Namo Aditafa, good morning. Thank you for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The second mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression. I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I'm determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on earth. Our Dharma lesson this morning is on worry, indecision, and fear and anxiety from Ajahn Thiradhammo's book, Working with the Five Hindrances. Worry is persistent doubt about what might be, could be, or should be in a negative context. If it is positive, it is called fantasizing. Some people may be of a fearful, suspicious, or pessimistic temperament, which induces worry as a means of appeasing fears or suspicions, thwarting possible threats, or preparing for impending problems. Unfortunately, this never really works, as most of these possibilities are usually the result of an overactive imagination rather than fact. And when we do meet difficulties, our mind is so frazzled by worry that we don't have the mental capacity to deal with them efficiently. Closely associated with worry is indecision, the inability to decide on a course of action or a direction to take. A certain degree of circumspection is useful and even valuable, rather than rushing ahead impulsively. However, if this results in paralyzing indecision, it goes too far. Fear and anxiety. Fear is the most primal form of doubt, since fear arises from not knowing. One of the main things we do not know is the nature of fear itself. Fear in some form is a common experience for everybody. Some of us have specific fears, for example, of the dark, of snakes, of falling sick with some horrible illness, etc. At other times, fear is triggered by the unexpected, such as when someone startles us. And then there are the conditioned fears associated with our self-reference, loss of face, humiliation, embarrassment, and the existential fears of not knowing who we are, where we come from, and where we are going. May all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.